in our contemporary world, people talk about transformation. It was a transformative experience. But what does it mean? Transformation. It has something to do with form, yes? Something moving across. I think trans is something like across. So there's a movement, a change in form, transformation. So how does transformation happen? For form to take a new pattern, there has to be a new pattern, yes, for it to take. In an abstract way, we could say, well, it's truth. The truth of the cosmos is being born, and then there's transformation. But for us as human beings, that involves thought. The new pattern is coming through the thought, and if you never think a new thought, you can't experience transformation because there's no new pattern to rearrange the form, and the form stays the same. And you could be devout, you could be devoted spiritually, you could be, love. I'm a love child. You could be all that way, and yes, we should be loving. But you can love as much as you want, but nothing is changing if you won't think a new thought. Because you're just running all of that love back through all those old patterns. And there's no life in that. No, the love that's within us is meant to live. And it lives because it's in a new pattern. But we've got to be open to think the new thought that would allow the new pattern to take shape in our life, no? Seems clear to me that that's how it works. So if we're willing to do that, if we're willing to think that new thought, just be open. And we're here for that, I believe. We're here to live. Yes. When all that happens, the kingdom within us, the cosmos within us, is coming out. And what happens when it's born through thought and feeling, and then word and action? It's born through us, through all that we say and we do. It gets a chance to be expressed into the world. Then it's not only in here, it's out there, because we put it there. People inherently go looking for that experience, take a vacation or whatever it is, go someplace to find that wonderful thing, that wonderful location, that wonderful place they could be in the middle of, without realizing that you're in the middle of it because you put it out there and it's all around you once you put it there, once it expresses there. And then you're in the middle of the kingdom, call it what you will, the garden. Well, quoting Joni Mitchell here this morning, we've got to get ourselves back to the garden, right? That's what she said in Woodstock. Well, it's not exactly getting ourselves back to the garden. We find ourselves in the garden because we're blooming where we planted, and the garden is expressing through us. The kingdom is expressing through us, and then it's all around us, and we're in the middle of it. Right? That's what we're here to know, to experience, to allow to be fulfilled. And I hope you feel, sense, perceive that what I'm speaking of is real and practical and most doable. It's so doable. And I would even say reliable. Right? If you allow the kingdom to come through you into all around you, it will be there. And that's what we're doing. Yeah, there are all kinds of practical steps that we take that are part of that. Around here, we have big plans, and we're thinking of all kinds of things to do. But what is all that? That's the garden that we're putting there. We're planting. That's the garden. We want to live in the garden. This is meant to be a garden. But how does it become that? It's because that reality comes through us. It's expressed through us, through our feelings and our thoughts. It seems fair, doesn't it? Like if you won't feel those feelings of love and have those thoughts of something new being created, if you won't say the word and won't do the deed, you won't be in the middle of all that. You won't have put it there. Fair, right? Same for me. Fair enough. But if you do, if I do, we put it there, we get to live in the middle of it. Is fair deal? I would take that deal. There's justice in the world. There's justice to that. And the best part of it is we're empowered to do that. It's a self-help remedy, meaning you don't have to go ask anybody. You don't have to get permission. You don't have to get somebody to do it for you. You can do it yourself. You could be the one. I can be the one. And if you're the one and I'm the one, we're doing it together. Well, that's what I want to do in my life. I want to do it for myself, but mostly I want to do it with all you and anybody else who wants to do it, to put it there and just know the exhilaration, the joy of fulfilled living.